So, Thursday, another workout. So, okay, looking at little messages that are popping up. So, coming up to the last week of my contest. This is super exciting. Super exciting. One, because the contest is almost over and I can go back to actually having a burger once in a while. Two, I'm really hoping I win. So, doing Polykinetics the whole time. This is the workout that I've been doing, along with my daily errands, cleaning the house, doing laundry, stuff like that, right? Stuff we all do. So, I'm still going to continue working on my upper body and my core. If you're popping on, you're following on, understand that this is more for demonstration purposes than instructional, because I can't see you. So, but if you have comments, questions, concerns, or requests, put them down at the bottom in the comments, and I'll try to get to them the best that I can. I'm getting better at this, I think, a little bit better practice. But so I'm going to be focusing mostly on my core and my upper body, particularly my upper body, because I want muscles. So, jumping right into it. If you are going to follow along, and you can, good morning, you absolutely can follow along, but if you're going to understand that this gets very intense very quickly, most people are not used to working out in this way. So listen to your body, not your ego. When it becomes too intense, know when to stop and rest. Take a moment, let it come to to let it calm down, and then you can jump right back in. You lose nothing. You have no frustrations, no complications, because most of these are singular moves. So you just jump right back in whenever you're ready. Simple, right? Yay. I'm going to be doing these with weights because I need the weight resistance. Woo. So this is a slower song. Another fun fact about Polykinetics, going slow is just as hard as going fast. Good morning. Thank you for everyone who is popping in. If you want to follow along, you can do this weight list. It is just as challenging. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as we stay on that beat, it seems super easy right now. Like you're probably feeling almost nothing. Give it time. After about 30, 45 seconds, magic starts happening. My focus is on my posture, making sure that my exercise execution is at par. Good pop. So I'm looking at 1 minute, 30 seconds. My arms are on fire. At this rate, with this weight, and this tempo. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the cool thing about Polykinetics, besides being challenging and incredibly simple, is that we have space to work with. So elbows in. 1, 2, 3, 4. If this becomes too intense, 1, 2. I will change my positioning. This is a lot less intense for me. So regardless of my positioning, in those small adjustments, I have to stay on that beat. So I'm not doing movement changes, I'm doing position changes. Small changes make big differences, right? This is a warm-up. It's a 5.5 minute warm-up. bass on, right? So if I want to at any time, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, can change up my tempo speed whenever I feel like it. I can speed it up or slow it down. You have to stay on that beat though, regardless. So, music change, you change. The faster my speed goes, the smaller my extensions will get though. And I'm still tasked with making it to the end of the song. So this is a full body workout because obviously my legs are traveling, my core is in motion. These are just little small motions. My screen is off, so I can't see how much time is left. Woo. When my Planet Fitness people put this on my playlist, she's like, oh yeah, great song. 5.5-minute song. Ooh. Yeah, that one got me good. Okay, moving on. So if you followed along with that one, how do you feel? Ooh. Core. Automatically. Because this is getting really small. So. And forget where I'm from. Cause looking in your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get So this is an unfortunate consequence of doing this exercise properly. So, if I win this contest, I'll be able to pay for my surgery, which would get about an extra 3 or 4 pounds of skin off my abdomen. Someone's like, oh my god, does this work? Yes, it works. This also is because of diet, so don't get me wrong, it's a 50-50 thing. Whew. You just have to keep at it. Oh yes, 4 weeks in, oh my gosh, congratulations! Each week, big victory. I love doing my workouts week by week. Woo. So I'm like, let me just get through this week. Let me just get through this week. Good for you. 4 weeks. So 2 count crunch. That's what this is. 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 8 count bounce. Bilateral forward punch, BCC together. I started, at the beginning, I called this the Polykinetics bass move, because this is what I did all the time. Did this move all the time. And then I started isolating my body groups. Upper body, core, lower body. Just to keep things nice and proportioned. Woo! So yeah. Oh, that exercise works very well, see? All extra skin. So I'm hoping with this competition, because you win $10,000, and that would definitely take care of getting this removed. And when I pick it up, I can actually feel the pressure relief off my hips. Oh my gosh. So it needs to go. It needs to go. Before, I was like, well, if it's your thing, great. If it's not, I wasn't as advanced as I am today. So now it's becoming a bit of a problem. So yeah, that's in the works, and I'll be documenting the crap out of that journey as well. But one step at a time. First, got to get through this workout. So, woohoo! Ooh. I'm going to do some legs. Arms are still kind of on fire from the 5-minute song. Core's good. Legs. Simple.
Hello, hello, baby.
Of course, my favorites. I love these. So simple. Get your legs, get your hips, get your butt. Core for stability. Oh yeah, if you do a little crunch action. Little movements. These are little movements done consistently over a duration of time. 2, 1, 2. Y'all want to be consistent? Be consistent in motion. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And that is a lot easier said than done. Especially when your muscles start getting really tired. Holy crap. So this would be a 2-count knee raise, whatever you want to call it. Knees pointing forward. Knees out, inner thigh. Go for it. You have choices here. Isn't it cool? But you're in a class with me and you get thrown off beat because you keep changing up your positioning too much, I'm going to get on you. So, woo. The goal is always the same. Make it to the end of the song. I'm going to double up just to be cute. 1. Break time, yay. Woo. Break. I love break times. Following along, how you feel? Oh, wait, thank you. Thank you so much for your gifts. Those are so lovely. Alright, here we go. So, woo. I'm pushing my own physical limits without overdoing it. I'm feeling I'm at my threshold. So I'm like, alright, stay there. Woo. Make it to the end of the song. Make it to the end of the song. 30 seconds. Woo! We're going to do arms. Cool. Go for it. Do not throw off your balance. Don't get thrown off that beat. And you are good to go. I like to stay focused because it burns really bad. Like, it's on fire. My legs are absolutely on fire. Woo! And stretch a little bit. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh no. So speaking of songs, and choosing them, always keep in mind if you're doing this independently on your own, the length of the song. This song that just popped up, Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang, it's a 7-minute song. We barely got through this song in class, but we did do it once. We were working on the core, go figure. But be cautious of the duration and the speed of the song you're using. Woo! You'll get through the halfway point, you're like, God, yeah, it's almost over. You're at 50%. Songs seem incredibly longer this way. I never expected It's only 2 minutes and it feels like 3 or 4. Speaking of, ooh, I'm gonna do squats. Squats, right? 4 count. You don't have to go very deep. Woo. Nope.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face.
Boom.
You big disgrace.
Down.
Kicking your can hard.
Breathing deep.
Singing,
So this is also a great opportunity to be able to correct any postural problems you think you might have. If you don't know if you have them, this is exactly why you hire an instructor who will point them out to you.
shouting in the street, gonna take on the world someday. You got blood on your face. A big disgrace. Waving your banner all over the place. We will rock you. Singing. We will rock you.
All in my butt.
Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you zombie someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put your bag into your place. We will rock you. Sing it. We will.
Right now I'm feeling grateful this is only a 2-minute song.
Everybody, we will
OMG. Yeah, you only got 2 beats, can't go very deep. Almost done. Woo! Thank God. Okay. I'm feeling this one. Upper body. Woo-hoo! I'm going to be probably traveling with my legs a lot with this one. So you're going to see me stepping back. No, I'm not dancing. And no, that's not really part of the program. My goal is always to keep my legs nice and still. But when the burning gets to a particular level, I can't just stand there and take it. I have to travel. So moving my legs helps in pain management. Burn management. Oh, I'm digging deep on this one. Staying on that beat. Ooh, my goodness. See, these are not full extensions at all. These are partial extensions, if you will. Break. Woo! Break from the arms, not break from the work. I just move the work down to my core. Woo! Woo! And then me bringing the intensity down, the applied effort. It's my cool down per se. Ooh. That one hit deep physically and mentally. Holy crap. Legs. Definitely legs. We're gonna be the ones that mess up your balance. Three, four, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wanna dance? Can't dance. But I find my ways. I love this count with this exercise because it tests your muscular and cardio endurance, your strength, your balance, coordination, control, muscle control. Great. My stomach is on fire. Like right here is just on fire, on fire. So if you're following along, let me know how you're doing. Remember, stay on beat no matter what you do. Hit, 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 hit. Taking an extra couple of seconds. All right, here we go. See, it challenges my body, like my balance, like crazy. Oh my goodness. Keeps registering to me. This is so simple, but yet it becomes increasingly difficult, and that's what I love about it. 4, 1, 2, 3. Boom. All right. What do we got? I'm going to take just a little bit of a moment. There we are. So, ooh, my heart is just a pounding. And you see, I barely move. I barely move. I'm not jumping over here, jumping over there. You see, nope. Save that energy and direct it very intentionally and very concentrated. Forget about it. Okay. Oh, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that's a good one. All right. This song is 6 minutes and 44 seconds. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different variations of exercises. And I'm just going to switch from one to the other. Whew. So I'm going to start out with leg lifts. I love this song so much. It's so nostalgic for me. They played it in almost every single nightclub I ever went to when it came out. You couldn't go to a nightclub and not hear this song. Pushing people out of the way, trying to get like the best little spot just to break it out. Oh, it's so much fun. So if you didn't know, yeah, I grew up in nightclubs. First nightclub I ever went to, I was 14 years old. But they had clubs here for teens back then. My first 21 and over club, I was 15. But I went there to dance. I loved dancing. But at my size, couldn't do it very long. So, but I had my moments, right? Woo. We always have that past, that we won't tell anybody. And thank goodness all those memories happened before social media. Woohoo! They're so fun. Oh my gosh. There is a cage or a platform to stand on. That's where I was. Because I'm so short. I'm only 5 feet tall. So I'd get stepped on when I was on the regular dance floor. So I'd find top of a table, a cage, anything that would lift me above so I wouldn't get stepped on. Fun stuff. Whew. And luckily I can brag that I never once fell off or fell out of anything. So, yeah. That's why we work out. Alright, so core. Whew. Speeding it up. Now, I have seen all over the internet where people are like, you do this 20 minutes a day, 5 minutes a day. No, you do to the point of exhaustion. Whatever that level is, whatever that time is for you, whether it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes. I do not recommend doing this for extended period of time because it will get super intense and it will start having more adverse effects. So keep moderate. Like with one of these songs, 6 minutes, 44 seconds, I may have one of these types of songs for the core in my entire workout. So, and I'll have little bouts of ECC moves in the other songs as well. But don't do an 8 count BCC for 20 minutes. No, I would not recommend that at all. Even doing it 5 minutes without being conditioned to it can cause injury. So, safe than sorry. Start low and slow. Upper body movement. So if you got big tatas, they're going to be very beneficial to you. Just going to lean slightly forward. Taking pressure off the back. Hopefully. If you are still having problems on the standing, try doing this sitting. See, core still in motion, upper body still in motion, still in upper body movement. That's how this can be done from a sitting position. Isn't it cool? Change direction, side to side. Ooh, that's still sore from yesterday. Oh, that's very sore from yesterday. So I'm going to be super gentle with myself. As much as I want to win this contest, cannot risk getting injured. Ooh. 1, 2, 1. Burping on live. How sexy. But that is such a great sign that my body's expelling that gas, so it never makes it to my gut to bloat. It's kind of like when, you know, if your mother and your mother burped you or mothers burp their babies, now you're burping yourself. Does anybody else, if you've done this exercise, if you notice that too, you burp when you do it? Another thing I noticed is if I use my arms and I go at a particular speed, I'll start decongesting my chest. That was very beneficial when I got away from cigarettes and I was kind of detoxing from cigarettes. I did this exercise and it also decongested my chest. I was very shocked about that. So, and I did not use weights, I don't believe. Woo. So, and the key to Polykinetics is staying on that beat. You've got to stay on that beat the whole time. However long that is. 3 minutes, 6 minutes, don't matter. So, I'm going to drop out and I'm going to stretch. Yeah, this is still really hot and warm from yesterday. So I'm not going to hit these exercises as hard as I did yesterday. Stretching back. Stretching forward. It's the weirdest ending to a song, I swear. It really is. Sounds like some weird weather alarm. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, that one definitely got me going. Whew, arms are on fire. Thanks for this. I have to go, but I'll cool down. I'll be back again. Excellent. Thank you so much for joining and following along. Good for you, because a lot of people look at this and they snub their noses at it. Like, it don't do anything. You barely move. Obviously, it works. And I've been documenting every video post and then doing lives for the contest ever since. So this is all I do. This is what I do. I don't go off and do like secret laps in the swimming pool. Don't have access to one. I don't work out at the gym. I mop the floors and I clean off the materials if I'm not doing classes. I do have sessions with clients, but it's not like it was before where I was doing it for 3 or 4 hours at a time. So my time here with you guys, plus maybe an additional hour throughout my day, that's all the working out that I do. And I don't have to risk, sorry, they have a mind of their own. I don't have to increase the risk of injury to get fit and do something that's super effective and super good for not just physical body, but for your brain as well. And we'll go into all the science and that later on down the line. Right now, I'm just so excited that you guys are joining me. This is great. And it's only 32 minutes in. Like, I'm expecting it to be almost close to 9. Nope. Only 32 minutes in. And my body's like super, super hot. Oh my gosh. Woo! See, I want to get the biceps. That's what I'm going for. But, of course, without a proper diet, no workout routine, including this one, as amazing, awesome, outstanding as it is, it's not going to work. You have to support a good workout with a good diet. So, 50-50. That's a long song. So let's see. Because of how I'm feeling right now, I want to find something a little bit slower. Or concentrate the focus. Calves. So. Getting hot, y'all. Like, again, body's on fire. I almost don't care. Don't dance, Michelle. So this is, in my world, called a 4-count calf raise. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It burns! I really try to remain as stoic as I can through my workouts. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Yeah, stuff's starting to burn. Like, pretty good. Everything's on fire. Like, everything's warm to the touch. If you notice that, if you're doing these effectively, if you feel your body, you'll feel physical hot spots. Like, I feel them right here, all the way down. So it traveled from here. It started up here, and it traveled all the way down, especially with those leg lifts. Boom, boom. Those are great. Oh my gosh, my favorite. So, is there a sitting exercise for the calves? I can't bear weight. Okay, so what I would recommend in that position is getting a resistance band. They come, they're very, very cheap. I believe there's even a set on Amazon right now you can get for $5. They give you different types of resistance too, so you can sit, put the ball of your foot into that resistance band, make sure you have it nice and tight with your arm, and then you're going to push forward like you're pressing on a pedal. And that will give you the calf exercise. You can do it standing up if you have the balance. My balance sucks. But just pushing the ball of your foot forward and pulling it back, forward, pulling it back. Stay on the beat. So you can still do this rhythmically, absolutely, from a sitting position. That should give you the benefit of working the calf without bearing the weight. So that's a good one, though. Thank you so much for asking that. A lot of people have mobility issues, and that's why I created the way that I did, is because I couldn't do much at all when I first started. Even though I had 2 arms, 2 legs, I had an extra 120 pounds, maybe 115 pounds of extra weight. That is a lot, and it crushes your back, it crushes your joints, your hips. Everything's always inflamed, very swollen, very achy after very short periods of time. So going up a flight of stairs and do one of those numbers, trying to get through basic chores was very difficult. So start slow, start low. I started holding on to things, sitting down, whatever I had to do. So if I was doing leg lifts and all of a sudden it was getting really tired, I didn't want to stop though. I hung on to something. I was like, we're pushing this a little bit. And I start pushing that threshold a little bit. Of course, yep, everybody's going to be just a little bit different. But again, that's the beauty. We're all set to the same stay on the beat rule. So whether you're doing upper body, stay on the beat. Lower body, stay on the beat. Core, stay on the beat. Keep the beat. On the beat, wherever you want to say. Remain consistent with your movements, and your body and brain will respond beautifully. And definitely make those adaptations, for sure, for sure. Woo! That's when you know you're at a point in your development when you put your loose skin on live, and then you're going to publish it on YouTube, and you just don't care. Yep. So, when people ask me, does it work? Yes. Yes, it works. Very much. Looking forward to this chapter in my journey, for sure. So yeah, if you have questions, comments, concerns, requests, go ahead, throw them at the bottom. I'm very pretty open person, if you haven't caught on by now. So you can ask me anything, almost. Okay. Ooh, pretty song. So I'm going to do an upper body. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This wasn't too bad. It's a little over 3 minutes. No matter how high or how low my arms go, I stay true to that 4 count, stay on the beat rule. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm probably going to end up bending my elbows a little bit. So I adapt as my body goes into peak performance, if you will. To make this motion possible, I need a lot of core stability, so my core is actually staying rather tense. I'm not sucking it in, but I'm tensing it. There's a difference. Tensing it would actually cause it to stick out a little bit. So I'm going to put my left down because that's my dominant. I'm going to work my non-dominant. Notice I'm not swinging. It's a very controlled motion. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! So I will do that every now and then just to get a little more oomph on my non-dominant side. I'm left-handed. Any southpaws out there? 2. See, much more control in that left side. Okay, I'll have to work on that one for sure. Definitely didn't master it, no doubt. Whew. Pause. Oh my gosh, pause. Great song though. I am a lover of all types of music. New, old, you name it. So, you can do keep the beat technique to any song, any exercise. Everyone's then, you know, why do you do what I do? Well, because a lot of people will be surprised, can't keep a beat. I didn't realize that. Or maybe they're putting themselves in a position that isn't maybe the safest. So it's the instructor's job to catch those little things and to correct them as needed. So that's why I said these are more for demonstrational purposes rather instructional. Whew. Oh my gosh. Core is completely on fire. Oh my gosh. Whew. So, even the super slow ones, like they are taking some serious energy to do, so don't let them fool you. Don't let any of the simplicity of Polykinetics fool you. And I think that's why some people are like, oh, you're funny. There's no way this can bear results. Oh yeah, big time, big time. Oh no, honey. I ain't about being slow at all. All good, because again, going slow is just as challenging or just as hard as going fast. Sometimes it's more difficult. So I give big ups on people who can do this actually slower, especially the VCC. Woo! I tried doing this yesterday to Spaceman at a 2-count beat for the whole 6+ minutes of that song. I am still sore right here and right here. So that went to the far side edges of my core. It is harder for me to do a 2-count VCC versus this, where I'm just bouncing. That's kind of easy. My favorite exercises are bounces. They get straight to the point and very quickly, like within a few seconds, you'll start feeling them. But there's the risk right there is overusing this. Because it's so simplified, a lot of people risk overtraining. I have seen some influencers on YouTube that are getting to dangerous sizes because this is so incredibly effective. This was not created by somebody under 100 pounds. This was created by someone who had about 115, 120 pounds of extra body fat to lose. So it was definitely built for bigger people. And then of course the first person I tried it on, what wasn't big, was my ex-husband, because he's very tall and very lean. So I was like, well, okay, I know it works for bigger people. Cool. Is it going to work for people like him? And he struggled. He struggled with the shoulder press, and he's like, oh my gosh, that hits differently. I'm like, bingo. And the rest is history, and here we are. So thank you guys so much for joining in, and if you're following along again, let me know how this hits you, because it hits everybody just a little bit differently. Some people will be doing upper body and like, wow, I'm really feeling it in my deltoids, I'm feeling it in my biceps, feeling it in my triceps. Some people, they feel it everywhere. So definitely let me know how it's hitting you. Whew. Okay. Now, moving on. What are we going to do next? Let's come down here. So many choices. Bingo. Leg lifts. Riri. Love Riri. Again, my favorite exercise next to the VCC and the shoulder press. You want to sit here and do this? Go for it. Me, this gets so intense, I have to only focus on a single area. I have ADHD, OCD, so focusing can sometimes be tricky. Whew. So this is great practice for that. And of course, doing repetitious motions is very satisfying for my OCD, but again, the burning sensation it builds up is incredible. It's so cool. Woo. And I don't have to jump around. Yay! No jumping. Look at any of my videos, you'll never see me jump once. Not once. No jumping, no burpees, no mountain climbers. Eventually I will do things on the floor, but I like doing from a standing position because I have the ability to move. And when you have an intense burning sensation in your body, some people just like to move, so I like to stand. Woo. And luckily my results over the time have shown me you don't really have to get on the floor. No, you can. Definitely if you want to go to the next level, if you want, yeah, go for it. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. So again, even though these are lower legs or lower body, it's still hitting the core. It's hitting my cardiorespiratory rate, so I can feel it. Woo. See, I want to do those so bad, but I'm still sore. So, listening to my body, not my ego, I'm going to keep focused on my legs. Lower core. Woo. Get through the song, Michelle. Just get through the song. Progress, not perfection. Woo. So, height of my legs go down, the intensity goes down. That's my cool down. Excuse me. Decongesting. I have a small, tiny cold. It's trying to keep up, but creep up on me. I've got everything going on over here, like a little pharmacy of stuff, so I'm fighting it. Ooh, so much vitamin C. Exercise helps, of course, definitely helps. So at least 30 minutes every day in some way. There we go. 30 minutes every day in some way. So even if that means cleaning your house, it's cool. Guess what? You're up and active. You're moving. That counts. Your body doesn't care if you're in a gym or you're at home. Your body cares how your blood's flowing, how your oxygen levels are, and all that kind of good stuff. Doesn't care where you are. Doesn't care how you dress. Doesn't care how you look. Cares how it feels and how it operates. So whether you're busting around with your kids, picking up Legos, that was my squats. Pick up toys, squat. Pick up toys, squat. So those little opportunities, doesn't matter. It all counts. It all counts. So 30 minutes a day, every day in some way. So I am that song. Yes, right? Oh, that one hits deep. The lyrics are very, very empathetic towards how I feel. So I'm going to jump off here and get ready for the rest of my day. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Thank you again for joining me today. I will be back again tomorrow, 8 a.m. U.S. Central Time. It's 9 a.m. in New York and 6 o'clock in L.A., Los Angeles, and Mountain Time is somewhere in there. So if you're around the world, let me know where you're tuning in from. I'd love to hear from you. I love seeing the different geographical places, like when people visit my website, polykfit.com. It gives me the general demographic location, and I love those. I get so excited. I'm like, oh my God, Italy. Oh my God, the UK. Oh my God, Japan. Oh my God, South Korea. You gotta be kidding me. This is awesome. Because that means it's making a ripple, and this is making its way around the world, and that is very exciting for me. Because I didn't get into this necessarily. I got into this to get fit physically, but I needed something to hit the best of both worlds, physical and mental health. So this is what I was able to create with that. And all of those barriers in my way. I don't have time. This is too difficult, too complicated. I become unmotivated. It's boring. Music. So I blogged about everything on WordPress. If you go to wordpress.com and look at Polykinetics, you'll find the 100+ blogs that I've written before I had the courage to come on video and start actually doing this. So feel free, check out the information, check out my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's all there, Polykinetics. My name is Michelle, and thank you again so much for joining me, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.